Okay, as you know that there is the last topic which we are supposed to discuss is the atomic number. Now, what is atomic number associated with? As I've told you, it provides element the specific identity. Like there is our name, our age, the class in which we are studying. That gives us the specific identity so that we can be identified among a lot of students. In the same way, in order to identify the uh, elements from the group of element, 118 elements are known to us. So what I there are so many elements which are known to us, and just to provide the identity to a particular element, there are certain things which are associated with that element. First is the symbol of the element, which can be the first letter of the name or the first and the second letter of the name. Third,
Excuse me,
the
ma'am.
preference will be given to Latin name. Yes. So as I was discussing about that, there are certain you can say quantities which are associated with the element so that it can be identifying among whole lot of elements. So far 118 elements are known to us. So in order to identify these elements, they are being provided with the atomic number, mass number. Now how the atomic number is being provided to an element? Let me tell you that the number of protons present in an element is equal to the atomic number of the element. So I can say that the atomic number is the number of protons present in the nucleus of an element, right? So that gives its atomic number. As per Neil Bohr, atomic the number of proton is always equal to number of electron in an atom. That is why the atom is a neutral entity. Otherwise, atom has three subatomic particles. There is proton, electron, and neutron, where the protons are positively charged, electrons are the negatively charged, and neutrons don't have any charge at all. So the number of proton is always equal to number of electrons, so that they can nullify each other's effect, and then there is no overall charge present on the atom. So for an atom, the atomic number is actual में the number of proton, but in an atom it is also equal to number of electron. There is one more, that is mass number. Now what is mass number? Mass number is the sum of protons and neutrons present in an element, nucleus of an atom of an element. So mass number is the sum of protons and neutrons that provide the mass number to an element. Sum of the number of proton and the number of neutron. For example, if I talk about an element that's called carbon. Carbon has 6 protons and 6 neutrons present in the nucleus of the carbon atom. Then what will be the mass number of carbon? The mass number of carbon is 6 plus 6, that is 12 units. Okay. So these are the two substances which are associated, which provide the unique identity to the element so that the element can be identified. And the symbol, as I've told you, the symbol of the element is to be taken as the first letter. For example, if we talk about carbon, the first letter of the name of the element is to be taken as symbol. But if already one uh, element is existing by that alphabet, then what to do? For example, if I talk about cobalt, already C has been assigned to carbon. Now, if we just take cobalt's, if we take C for cobalt also, then there can be a confusion. So to remove the confusion, it is said that the first and the second letter should be taken as the symbol of the element if already the symbol or is has been assigned to a particular element. Like carbon, their symbol is C, but already C is existing. So for cobalt, we will be taking the first and the second alphabet, right? Then third thing which is to be kept in mind while writing the symbol, preference. Preference has to be given to their Latin name. Preference has to be given to the Latin name, not English name. For assigning them this symbol, for assigning symbol to the element, preference has to be given to the Latin name. For example, sodium. As per the rule, the first alphabet should have been the symbol for sodium, that is S. But if we say the symbol of sodium is Na, why? Because preference has to be given to the Latin name, and the Latin name of sodium is natrium. The Latin name of sodium is natrium. But why then the 2? Because N has been already assigned to someone else, that is nitrogen. The symbol of nitrogen is N. To avoid the confusion, then there should be the first two alphabets. And while writing, if in a symbol the two alphabets are there, first has to be written in capital followed by the small. Right? So these are the things which provide the unique identity to an element so that it can be identified among whole lot of elements. So first is symbol, then mass number as well as atomic number. How to write the atomic number and mass number and how to identify them. For example, if there is element X, which I have already discussed with you, if there is element X and there are two number written over it, one is on the top, left hand side on the top, and one is left hand side at the bottom, right? One is on the top left hand side and one is at the bottom left hand side. This X is symbol. The X is symbol. This 7 is the atomic number which has been assigned to the element on the basis of the number of proton present in the nucleus. And this number which is on the top left hand side, this is the mass number. Mass number, which is the number of proton plus number of neutrons present in the nucleus of an element. Right? Now, if I write down this, now this you have to do on your own. You have to identify the different substance. This is Cl, then 17, and this is 35. Just a moment, I will be asking you some questions over it. Next topic is isotopes. As per the John Dalton, as per Dalton's atomic theory, all the atoms of the symbol are alike. As per John Dalton's atomic theory, all atoms of an element are of same type. They are same in each and every aspect. Their number of atom is their number of proton is same, their number of electrons is same, and then their atomic number is same, their mass number must be same as per Dalton atomic theory, or as per John Dalton, right? But later on, as the research progressed, although up to a certain, you can see, up to a certain level, what John Dalton has said, that all the atom of an element are alike in each and every aspect. They are alike in mass number, they are alike in atomic number. It's quite true. But as the research progressed and we came across, as the research progressed and we came across certain elements, atoms of certain elements, there were disparity in this statement. Now, what was that disparity? It was as that there were certain atoms of the elements whose atomic number was same, but mass number was different. Although they are atom of same element, although they are atom of same element, but what their atomic number was same, but mass number was different from each other, right? So such type of species, they were said to be as the isotopes. So what are isotopes? Isotopes are atoms of same element. They are not of different element, they are of same element, but their atomic number is same, but what is different is the mass number. For example, if we talk about hydrogen, as per John Dalton, all the atoms of hydrogen must have same mass number as well as same atomic number. But later on, as the research progressed, we come across the atoms of hydrogen. We find out that atoms of hydrogen do differ. Where do they differ? They differ in their mass number. Although their atomic number is same, but where they do differ is the number of mass number, right? So as you know that the mass number is the combination of protons and neutrons. In an atom, if an atom has to be neutral, the number of electron is always equal to number of proton. Then where should the difference arise? The difference arises because of the difference in the neutron. Now let's discuss. For example, these species are known as, what are they known as? They are known as isotope. You can see their atomic number is same. And you know that atomic number is associated with the number of proton. And you know that in an atom, number of proton, in a neutral atom, number of proton is always equal to number of neutron. Then where is the difference? The difference is in the mass number, right? And you know that mass number is sum of proton and neutron. If the number of proton in all the three atoms are same, then where does the difference arise? the difference arises in the number of neutrons. So these atoms of same element but having same atomic number but having different mass number, they are known as isotopes. What are they known as? They are known as isotopes, right? Now there are isotopes which have certain following features: that number of proton in all isotopes of element is same, thus chemical property of all the isotopes are same. Physical property are different from each other, right? All the isotopes have same elements, have same valency as their, their atomic number is same, so their valency will also be same. There are certain application of the isotopes, and what are these isotopes? Isotope of cobalt is used in treatment of cancer. Isotope of carbon is used for determining the age of fossil, which is called as carbon dating. Isotope of iodine, one of the isotope of iodine is used in treatment of goiter. And isotope of uranium is used as a fuel in nuclear reactor, right? Now we are going to discuss about another species that's called as isobars. Isobars are the atom of different element. They are not the atom of same element. They are the atoms of different element whose atomic number is different, but what is same? The mass number is same. Isobars are the atoms of different elements whose atomic number is different. If they belong to the different elements, then atomic number will be different. For example, there is calcium and argon. One is calcium, its atomic number is 20, and argon, its atomic number is 18. They are the atoms of different element. But what is same? Their mass number is same. So such species of atom, they are called as isobars. What are they called as? Isobars, right? So I hope that with this the chapter comes to an end. So the topic is how to find the average atomic mass of an element. Mass of element. For example, chlorine has two isotopes. One is chlorine 1735. Chlorine, its atomic number is 17, but one the mass number is 35, and for another the mass number is 37, right?